friends, welcome back to my channel, and today is another special day because today we're doing a collab with Anna over at Anna's Drawing Channel. And let me get those disclaimers out of the way and then let's talk about what we're doing. Of course, I have to get those pesky little disclaimers out of the way. I live near a major highway here in the country of Belize, and you are hear those motor vehicles in my background right now. Where I live, there's a lot of wild birds, so you will also hear them calling, chirping, and crying in the background. And thirdly, I have dogs. My neighbor has dogs, and I can't control them. Whenever someone come near our houses, you will hear those dogs start barking. And with that, we get back to our regular scheduled program. Okay, so you will hear that highway more now because today is a very beautiful day in the country of Belize. I have the window open trying to catch some fresh air, and you're hearing it. It's definitely hearing it. But let's get back to what we're doing. I reached out to Anna. Well, actually, me and Anna has been conversating for a while now. She's one of the first people on YouTube that befriended me, and I befriended her. We have done at least 2 collabs so far, but we have always supported each other and watched each other videos, commented, and just basically be a support stick for each other. And this is actually our 3rd collab. So today I have my water brush out and we'll be doing, Anna suggested, well, my suggestion first was to use art supplies that we don't often use, or art supplies that we don't favor as much. And her suggestion with those art supplies was to draw flowers. I do have some art supplies that I don't reach for as often as I should, and it is these. I mean, there's a few. These are not the only ones, you know. There's a few of them. I find myself not reaching for those whenever I do art, but these are one of the few that I don't reach for, and I decided to use these. Now, what are they? Okay, so I have my scrap piece of paper all out. I do have something. These are the Centrum Crayon Sticks. I think there's something similar to watercolor crayons, but I bought them here in my country. I thought they were interested and I got them. There's no color names if I remember the packaging of these, and they come in 6 colors: a yellow looking one, a brown looking one, a purple looking one, a blue looking one, a green looking one, and a red looking one. And they look like lipstick, so you can flip them this way like lipstick, just like lipstick. Like I said, they remind me like the Faber Castell Gelatos, and it's like, you know, oil pastels almost. They almost have a texture like oil pastels. Let me do the green, but they're water soluble because I think I featured these before in a previous video. And these are so water soluble. Oh, the highway. So see, they're water soluble, so you can use them almost like watercolor, but they're so thick and pasty like oil pastels. Yeah, I have to try wash it off the brush. It will take a while because, like I said, these are very thick and pasty. The other thing we need to test out is their ability to blend. Okay, I have my scrap paper out. Let's go a little higher up here. I'm doing the blue looking one. Crying because I'll probably have to use my fingers for this. Yeah, they're so thick and pasty, and they like to leave clumps. I mean, you see, it's so clumpy. Ew. Let me bring you guys in closer to let you see what I'm talking about. Okay, so as you can see, they're very clumpy. Look at those clumps. Whenever you put it down, it just leaves clumps. Let me see if I could blend these together. Oh gosh, I'm gonna get messy. Yes, you can. Are you seeing green in the middle of this? So it's almost similar to oil pastels, so you can blend them, which is interesting. So we'll see how we can work with this, and let's wash these out, shall we? Okay, so I'm all swatched out, and as you can see, the colors are very, very bright. They're very, it's not waxy, it's more like pasty like, and it reminds me so much of soft crayons, like soft crayon wax. It's just very pasty. You can smudge them, you can use them like watercolor, but even the watercolor has this pasty waxiness to it. It's really, really weird. Yeah, even the watercolor has this pasty waxiness to it, which is really, really, really weird. But all in all, these are not a medium that I reach for a lot. So, and I think it qualifies for this collab and this art challenge with Anna. Okay, so I have my palette here all set up just in case. It's just a ceramic plate, okay, all set up just in case I might need to use it as a watercolor medium. And I'll be using my Arteza Sketch Watercolor Premium Paper Pad. Trying, guys, I'm really trying to complete all my sketchbook that I opened in 2019. Well, some of them I probably even opened before, but I'm actually trying to complete all these sketchbooks that I have open. I think I have about 4 pages left in this before this becomes completely complete. So let's hop to it. And I have an idea what sort of flower I want to draw, so let's get to that, shall we? Okay, I'm all drawn up, I'm all lined up, and let's get our color up. I decided to choose as my flower the bird of paradise, or flowers. I choose to do one flower. It's the bird of paradise. Bird of paradise is actually a flower that grows very wild where I live. And because they grow wild where I live, that's how I know that it's more than one species, because I've noticed there are different species of bird of paradise where I live. So I just chose bird of paradise as the flowers. I'm sorry, Anna, I just drew one flower for this challenge. So quit with the babble. I should say blabbering. Quit with the blabbering, and let's start to the coloring. all colored up. And if you're seeing a bird of paradise shining through the chaos, then I have accomplished exactly the point I'm trying to make. Oh gosh, I think today's truck day or something. Truck's been just passing up and down that highway. I don't know what's going on. But again, if you're seeing my bird of paradise shining through the chaos, then I have accomplished exactly what I wanted to do. The thing about these things are, they feel like soft lipstick. And if you guys ever see me face to face, you guys know I am not a big fan of makeup. But these things definitely feel like soft lipstick. And that was probably one of the challenges for me while working with them, because I am not accustomed to this medium. So it is challenging for me to work for it, because like I said, it's not a medium that I reach for when I do art. When I do art, I usually reach for color pencils and sometimes watercolors and sometimes markers and pen. I don't reach for these, and I've had these for some years. I mean, literally years, like maybe 5, 6, 7, maybe even 8 years I've had these. So these are not necessarily a medium that I reach for, even though I've had them so long. And the whole thing here, again, I think today's truck day, because there's another truck. The thing about here was I was trying to use that oil pastel-y kind of effect where I just smudge it, but this paper wasn't really grabbing it the way I wanted to grab it, so it just looked all messy in the end. But at the end, my goal was to create a bird of paradise in chaos, because where I am, these bird of paradise are very, very beautiful flowers, but I live in a very grassy area, so they're wild for us, and so there's a lot of chaos around them, but they're still very beautiful. So that's what I wanted to showcase, their beauty, their majestic nature, and that they, even though they can grow wild, they're still beautiful, beautiful plants. And I hope I accomplish it. And yeah, I will definitely try to work with this medium more in the future, maybe a few more times in the future, because again, it's not one of my favorites. Who knows, if I work with it enough, maybe I'll learn to do a better job at it. I'm not disappointed. Actually, I'm very, very proud of myself, because I actually drew the bird of paradise. It's been a goal of mine to draw this bird of paradise since we moved around here, but I was kind of off from it, so I did accomplish that. The color concept for the actual flower was exactly what I wanted. It was just the whole thing with this medium. Maybe I'll do it again in another medium, but I'll never give up. I don't want to tell you guys, oh, this is crap. No, I don't use it a lot, so I am making mistakes with it. But again, it is something that I need to use more of. And with that, I think I blabbered enough, and I'll end my segment here. I hope Anna likes it, because this is a collab with her. She was the one who chose the theme of flowers for us to do a collab. So I really, really do hope she likes it. And with that, I'll say, guys, stay safe, stay blessed, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.